Good afternoon. I am here with one of my favorite makeup companies, and I'm so glad that they're able to join us today. This is Laced with Cherry. They are a local small business with a focus on super pigmented and highly saturated makeup products. I have personally been using their Garden Spells palette. It's
as you should.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's one of my go-tos, and I'm super excited for them to be able to share their products with our Animazement community today. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I'll start. My name is Yolanda, and I act as the executive director.
Hi, my name is Jasenia, and I am the marketing manager of the company.
My name is also Yesenia, and I am one of her closest friends. Here to model for you guys.
So, where did the inspiration for Laced with Cherry come from?
Well, it actually initially came from the fact that all three of my kids love anime, they love K-pop, they love comics. So once Jasenia graduated from high school, I thought it would be a great idea to take her passion for makeup and kind of fuse it with the whole anime type of vibe, and out of that, Laced with Cherry was born. So we have kind of a fusion of a lot of different pop culture and makeup all in one.
That track is also very exciting to be here.
They were rooting for us.
I was trying so hard not to laugh.
So, when did the business get started? How long have you been around?
For about 2 years, 2 to 3 years, right?
Yeah, I think we
Yes.
started initially
2019.
In 2019, we started right before COVID.
Yes.
And I remember we bought our first box of lashes,
It was
and
only
it was
50.
It was 50, and I was panicking how am I gonna get rid of 50 lashes? And essentially, we wound up growing and growing. I thought that COVID was actually gonna put us out of business, but it actually put us on the map because a lot of people were just at home watching videos on TikTok, and we kind of blew up on TikTok, and it's been up since then.
Yeah, that is where I initially found you all as well.
Yay.
And it was that palette right on the table that caught my attention.
Yes.
Would you like to show off some of the palettes that you brought with you today?
Sure. So I have the Crown Fairies palette right here. This is our most popular palette from the Fairy collection. And then I have our futuristic palette, which is the Interstellar Neon palette. Yes. She's giving, and my favorite thing about this palette is that it glows in the dark. And we have the Garden Spells palette, also from our fantasy collection. Gives off spring vibes, very pink. And then we have the Urban Style, which is our first palette, our Wanted palette. It's a little messy because it's a sample, I'm sorry. But very beautiful.
Yes.
Messy just means it is well loved.
Yes.
So, with lashes being the first product, what was the next steps to growing your business?
I think that we had to figure out who our customer was. That was who we were that was the baby steps that we were taking initially, trying to figure out who our customer was, what they looked like, and then we could decide what the next product was. So once we started with the lashes, then we realized, people start asking you, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? Mm-hmm. So I really wanted us to do something that showed off our pinkness, our pink origins. And we decided to do an all pink palette. And so the next steps was a collection of lip glosses and the Wanted palette, which was the Wanted collection, and it was basically a whole lot of pink. And we remember thinking, oh my God, who's gonna buy something that's just all pink?
Yeah.
And it actually
Cosplayers.
really well. We were so
Cosplayers.
surprised, and then we were really welcomed by the cosplay community.
Good.
So we were like, yay, okay,
Yes.
now we know
Who our audience
who our
is.
audience
It was
is.
very
Yeah.
exciting. Just yes, our people.
Well, with the pinkness being the first thing, what kind of look are we planning today?
I was going for more of a shimmer green look because Yesenia's favorite color is green. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a green shimmery
Yes.
look on you using the Crown Fairies palette.
Absolutely. Well, would we like to get a start on that and then come back to questions in a little bit?
Yes, I'm excited. Okay. So first, I'm gonna start off with the white base before I put on the eyeshadow because it makes the eyeshadow pop up more. So,
Oh,
my gosh.
not too much.
I hope my hair is not in the way. Okay. And a little trick that I like to do is I like to use my finger to blend it out to prevent harsh lines when applying the eyeshadow, because I don't have much skill when it gets to blending with using brushes, so I just use my finger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna.
I tend to use my finger a
Not
little
hurting
bit
you, am
too
I?
when I'm applying the
Okay,
shimmer
okay.
shades.
Yeah, it works really well.
Okay, there we go. Yes. Right, you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Gonna make me fall asleep with how gentle you are.
No, because like.
Hey, everyone loves a gentle makeup artist.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to make sure I'm being too rough on you.
Oh, no, you're perfect.
Okay.
As always.
You don't need much primer. I'm gonna use a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me do a little bit more right here. Alright, so she has her white base. And then next, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the shadow. I'm gonna be using the color Money Spell and Slithering.
Is that white base your secret to getting those super pigmented eye looks?
Yes, I always use a white base before I apply my eyeshadow because it really like helps the eyeshadow pop out more.
Mhm.
Oh, your eyes are like so easy to do makeup on. I love it. And the pigment does not lie. I love it.
The first time I dipped my brush in that palette, I was super shocked by the amount of pigment
the
that
pigment
came
is
up.
amazing. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to get a fluffy brush just to blend it out a little bit to prevent harsh lines. I just usually blend it out on the top and just leave the middle alone so the color looks more bold. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Alright. And then I'm going to take Slithering. And the thing I love about our, like, the pressed glitters in our palettes, you don't need any primer to apply these. They just automatically come right up.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
the formula is amazing.
that was one of the things that drew me to getting that palette specifically was the glitters in it. They looked so beautiful.
Like, they pick right up. I'm just gonna put it in the middle of her eyelid. It's a little fallout. Sorry, Yesenia. You're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so chunky.
But it sticks really well.
Yes, they do.
We wanted to make sure that the formula was also beginner friendly. That's why we went with the glitters that
Glitter
automatically stick.
on your cheeks.
Yeah, and that was a wonderful thing to consider.
Green blush.
Green blush. Okay, that's so pretty.
How many trials did you go through to find the formulas that you liked?
Oh goodness, it's actually maybe 4 to 6 months in the making with a palette,
Oh,
because we
wow.
have to get the samples that we like, test them, test their longevity, how they wear, how they show up on the skin, and then we have to go back and make any changes that we'd like to see made. And then at that point, then we'll go ahead and move forward. Once we found a happy medium, then we'll go ahead and move forward with like a mass production. And then at that point, we'll go ahead and move forward with getting it to us and then distributing. But it takes quite a while, especially between working with artists who create the artwork on the front of the covers, deciding a theme, and then essentially incorporating the actual palette into it.
Okay, so next I'm going to be using our graffiti sticks. These are duochrome eyeshadows, and the formula is amazing. It literally like melts on your skin. I'm just gonna put it on her waterline. It's so pretty, I love it.
Oh wow, those are gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
Very shiny.
And those are the newest addition to the collections, right?
These will be released soon, so stay tuned.
Ooh,
Yeah,
a
I'm
little sneak
excited.
peek of the new products.
Yes.
Yeah, how long have those been in the making?
These are recent. These are very recent.
We actually have been working on these since, I would probably say around January, February. That's
Okay.
about how long it takes us before it actually comes to fruition and gets to us.
Okay.
I promise I was smiling.
Can imagine that there are constantly ideas flowing around.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any colors that you haven't worked with yet that you want to start a collection for?
I actually do. I really wanted to do something dark. That's a color scheme that we haven't worked with yet. We've done very bright colors coming into the summer and spring. We've got pastels coming, but we've never done anything like really dark. So
With the
we're hoping,
moodiness.
yes, we're
Yes.
hoping we can bring that sometime soon.
Oh, that would be super exciting to see.
Yes.
I personally, despite this cosplay, tend to gravitate towards the darker colors,
Yes.
especially in the purple
Right,
range.
right, absolutely.
I didn't rule it off.
And I feel like the ability to get a good smoky eye
Yes,
is always important.
Absolutely.
Okay. I also like to use this as a highlight. It's very pretty. So I'm just going to put it on her brow bone. And just blend it out with my finger. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
The other side of
Alright.
the inner corner.
Oh, and I also put the highlight in her inner corners as well.
So those are double-sided sticks with
Yes.
the duochrome shadow and a highlighter?
Yes, that's
Ooh.
correct.
What other colors might we see from that?
Okay, so this is like a greenish duochrome color. This is like a greenish color.
Yeah, and it has like yellow in it as well.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then this one is, I think this side is the highlight, and this one is like a blue.
Oh,
bluish
wow, that
color.
one is
yeah.
also
This is
gorgeous.
I think this is the one I'm actually wearing today
Yes.
to match my eyeliner look.
Yes.
And this one I believe is like a gold or a bronze.
Like a copper
like a
color.
sunset.
I
Yeah.
love this one too. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have a group of magical girl cosplayers. I need to recommend these two now
Yes.
once they release.
And I think you could put this all over your skin and just be glowing. I love
Yeah.
it. Very pretty.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of my friends does that. She practically bathes in glitter on a daily basis.
Okay, so the next I'm going to be using is our Fatty Mascara. I'm going to be using the color blue. This is also a unreleased product coming
Ooh.
soon. Yes.
We're getting all the sneak previews.
Yes.
And the wand is very big. That's why it's called Fatty
Ooh.
Mascara.
Oh, blue.
Yes.
Nice and pigmented.
And I believe it takes like 2 coats for the color to actually show up.
All right.
Oh, very pretty. Oh my gosh. I love your lashes.
Thank you.
Nice and colorful.
Yes.
even just that first coat is
Yes.
so vibrant.
Yes. Okay, one more coat. Jesus, your lashes are long. Your lashes are
Perfect.
so long. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me comb them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, they move my hair out of the way.
Very pretty. It looks so old. I love it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, because of you, of course.
And I'm gonna be doing blush, but I'm gonna use our Wanted palette to do blush on her. I think I'm gonna use the color Cashmere. It's like a very bright pink. I'm not gonna use too much because it's like very bright. So.
And despite using that as a blush option today, you do also have lip and cheek tints,
we do have
right?
lip and cheek tints. Yes.
That was another thing that I saw that drew me to you guys.
Yes, and I love how they're very vibrant, so a little goes a long way, so you really don't have to put on a lot when you put on the lip and cheek tints. And you can also use it on your eyes because it's a multi-purpose product.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's very pretty. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh my gosh. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Okay. I didn't realize it was gonna be that bright. Oh my gosh.
And again, a little goes a long way with
Yes.
this.
Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, very pretty.
Thank you.
Let me blend it out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. So that's her blush. These are the Wanted palette. And then I'm going to be using our Sequins lip gloss because this is her favorite lip gloss. The one that she has is literally almost gone.
I'm using every last drop.
It takes a while to go through a tube that big too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like an iridescent color. We're actually going to restock these soon because it's a very popular color. I'm just gonna set her face with some setting spray and close your eyes for me. Okay. And that is a finished look using Lace with Cherries products. Yes.
And that was a quick time for that high impact of makeup.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am absolutely adoring the shimmer in all of it. The highlight on the inner corners is a special favorite part of mine.
I love the mascara.
Oh, yes, the
good.
mascara
It's
is
so bright.
Yeah, there's
I like that it doesn't irritate my eyes either.
That's good to hear.
That is also super important.
Yes.
Like I don't feel or like see anything like shining brightly down into my eyes. It's just
Ooh.
like almost like it's not even there.
Oh, that is
It doesn't bother
amazing.
me.
That's good to hear. That's good.
So with the final look complete, let's go back to a few more questions.
Okay.
So we've seen where you've started. Where do you want to take your business?
Jasenia, I think you should answer that.
In retail places, anywhere that our people are, wherever they are, we're going with them. But our ultimate goal is to be in retail.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
And I saw that you did a convention recently as a vendor. What was that like?
It was very fun. We were at SableCon, and it was a local Comic Con in Knightdale. And it was very fun. I got to meet a lot of people. The best part about it was meeting the cosplayers and just people being very genuine about how much they love our stuff and the way we expressed ourselves.
How's the social media going?
Social media is going good. Our most popular platform is TikTok. We do relatively well on TikTok because it's like really easy to make a connection on TikTok because we have the cosplayers on there, and I like connecting with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I see you posting at least once a day in your stories.
I try to post at least 3 times a day. But
Yeah.
I'm happy that you are seeing our content.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Yeah. How much time do y'all put in daily to Lace with Cherry?
I at least the whole day. It takes me a while to do content because I actually take a lot of time doing my makeup. So I make sure I wake up early to do my makeup, and then I plan the content that I'm gonna do, and then like around 12 to 1, that's when I start filming to make the content.
Okay.
Yes.
Then how much do you put in on a daily basis as the overseer?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely the all-day person. It's like one of those things where when you're running a business, you function in all capacities. So there is always something for me to be doing, whether it's me chatting with our manufacturers, me having a conversation with our artists about changes that we need made or a new theme that we're working on. There's always something for me to be doing.
She's the one that stays up all night. I am the morning content person. She is the night content person.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then Yesenia, I'm sure you've seen Lace with Cherry grow
Yes.
exponentially.
Most definitely.
How has it been being right there and supporting the business?
I mean, it's very exciting to see how much she's grown from when I first met her to now, especially. Every time she has a new product, she'll text me, she'll show me, she's like, look what I got, look what came in. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see how it does, how many people like it. And I also see how much she interacts with other people as well. I've seen her, like you've seen on her stories and everything that she posts every day. I've seen her at conventions. I've seen her talk with people. And sometimes she goes to multiple conventions, and some people actually recognize her, and she posts it on her story, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I love that. So it's very exciting.
Oh, that's super awesome. I love how supportive you are of this, and
I'm happy that she lets me be with her, really.
all right. Trying to think if there's anything else I might want to ask. Is there anything you three might want to add?
Check out our new collection. Period.
Yes. Check out all the collections.
Yes, absolutely.
Whether you have been in makeup for 15 years or 15 days, there is definitely something in their products for everyone. Especially on the cosplay side, because your makeup has to be so bright.
Yes.
The red and orange in the Crown Fairies palette is what I'm using today for this look. They're my favorite. Let's see. Can't quite think of anything else.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate you having us.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad y'all were able to stop by and meet with us and show off your wonderful products.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So obviously we can find you on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes.
What would the usernames be for those?
Lace with Cherry. Pretty much all of our platforms say Lace with Cherry. There is one specific name that I have on TikTok. It is YASINBUN, Cinnabon, and that's our other TikTok account. But we also have a Lace with Cherry TikTok account. We have 2 accounts.
Yes. And assuming the website is Lace with Cherry as well.
That's correct. Yep.
Awesome. Aside from the mascaras and the duochromes, is there anything else we should keep an eye out for in the next coming months?
Yes, okay, I'm so excited. So we have highlighters as well, and we are coming out with a new palette too. And I think that's pretty much it. Highlighter, the duochrome sticks.
The mascaras.
The mascaras. And
Eyeliner.
oh, right, that's the stamp liners. One side is a liner and the other side is a stamp.
Ooh,
Yes.
those are always exciting.
Yes.
We actually sell them at the conventions. Yes.
Ooh. Well, hopefully we can find you at another local convention soon.
Yes.
At the very least, I hope everyone will be keeping an eye on the social medias and checking out their website to see what they have to offer and what's coming up next.
Yes.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining us here
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you for having
It was
us.
wonderful speaking to you, seeing the products in action, and learning about the business.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you all.